What's up my loves? My name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be talking through all the readathons happening in December. Hello my loves, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking through all the readathons that are happening in December that I've found at the time of filming. So if you're new to these videos, I go through and collate as many readathons as I can to post either on the last Tuesday or the last Friday of the month, depending, and talk through how long they run for, who it's created by, and leave a link to them down in the description box, as well as a spreadsheet that I've created and then the YouTube playlist. So there are 3 spots to find all the information, and I do provide a little bit of a descriptor of what the readathons are about if you're interested in finding out what these are. I do have a few disclaimers. It is a very short, brief descriptor. I do not go into detail. 2, these are the readathons that I found at the time of filming. At this particular day, it is the 27th of November at 1:20 p.m. AEDT, and any readathons that pop up on my feed after this, I add to the YouTube playlist, but I don't add it to the spreadsheet or to the description box. I'm only one person. If you want the most up-to-date on the readathon information, that will be in the YouTube playlist, so you can always scroll down and just watch any that have been added since I filmed this. Number 3 is the fact that I will only mention one creator, and that is the person that I've found the announcement video on. So they may be the creator, they may be a co-host. Their video will tell you all the information that you need to know in regards to whose brainchild it actually has originated from. And the way that I structure these videos are from shortest duration of the readathon through to the longest. So there is one little extra thing that I need to mention before we dive into the readathons today, and that is for next year going forward, I will be having a Google form, which I've already linked down below, for people to enter the readathon details themselves. So if you are coming up with a readathon and you know when it's going to be running, please go to that Google form and fill out the information. If you do have co-hosts, please double check that no one else has already submitted it as well. I will just mention one person if there are duplicates. Basically, all I need you to do is tell me what it is, when it's happening, who's involved, and who I'm actually tagging in the description box. I will only tag one person, and basically 2 to 3 sentences about what the essence of the readathon is and any links that you want to provide. I might not be able to provide all the links every single time, but if there is a main platform, like it is a solely exclusive Discord readathon, then having that Discord link I'm totally fine to include, because otherwise people can't get to it. That is going forward for 2024. I will reference that first and foremost, and then any ones that I find in my research. This is just, these videos are a lot of effort to watch for this month, 22 videos, and summarize what the main essence of it is when someone has created this and done an announcement with this information already in it. So if they could just copy and paste it into the Google form, that would be great. I hope that this can provide more readathons that I might not have noticed or weren't tagged under what I search for. Hopefully this will go well. And so if you're thinking of doing a readathon next year, please save that Google link. I will mention it in every single video going forward, just so I can get as many inputs as humanly possible. And please feel free to share that link on your socials as well, so I know that I don't have the biggest audience, and if other people want to promote it so then it can get dribbled down into my little corner of the internet, that would be great, because I would like to be able to mention everyone that I can. That's the new added disclaimer on top of all the other ones. Let's dive into the readathons happening in December. The first one is a 24-hour readathon happening on the 23rd, and that is Tackle Your TBR, which is created by the Reading Nymph. The purpose of this readathon is to take a day for yourself, to rest, recharge, maybe read some books, but really just taking some time for yourself. It's so chill, you can do it however you want. There are 4 prompts to guide your reading if you need them, and they stay the same every single round, but you don't have to use them. They are just there if you would like to. It is very low-key, very chill, and mostly just looking after yourself, especially at this time of year. Then I have 3 weekend editions. The first is running from the 1st to the 3rd, and that's Clipmas Readathon, which I found on Read's Readers channel. This is a weekend to read smutty books. The prompts are there if you want them, but you don't have to use them as long as you have a smutty good time. The whole premise is to read smut over this weekend. However, capacity you want to do that in. The next is running from the 8th to the 10th, and that is BU Readathon, which I found on Danny's Reading Corner. Again, this is a very low-key and relaxing readathon with sprints to celebrate Danny's birthday. There are 3 reading and 3 photo prompts. Prompts are super kind and sweet and just very wholesome. The essence of the readathon is do what makes you happy and be yourself. Then from the 15th to the 17th, we've got a very merry swoony sleepover, which I found on Kaylani Simply Me's channel. This is a festive weekend to get comfy and cozy with the Swoony Readers Book Club. Also includes sprints, movies, activities, games, and giveaways. Each day has a different attire theme and it just looks so fun. That's a weekend of just having cozy good fun times. Then we have 4 readathons that are running for a week. The first is from the 3rd to the 9th, and that's the Queer Lit Readathon round 12, which was on Kathy Triedhart's channel. This is a 4x4 bingo board to celebrate all the queer lit. The prompts are so awesome, and there's one challenge this round that is very individualized, so I'd love for you to go check it out. You can double and triple up. You don't have to get a bingo. Really, it's just reading, learning, and celebrating queer lit is the main goal. Then from the 9th to the 17th, we have Lightful, which is created by Book Roast, and this is in the world of Alia. It's a very relaxed readathon. There are 6 reading prompts to visit shops and 1 chill prompt to go to an inn. You read the prompts for the shops that you want to go to. You can revisit them if you would like, and G has bought in a stamp card for reoccurring customers. It's very low-key, cozy, and the goal is just to have fun and take a breath in this hectic season. I really appreciate so many readathons that are having a focus on self-care nowadays. Like in the past year, so many are incorporating elements of looking after yourself and just taking a moment. The next one is running from the 17th to the 23rd, and that is Sprintmas, which is created by Brittany Loves Reading. This is 7 days of reading sprints with Brittany and friends. You get to control Brittany's reading, as there's a submission form for what books Brittany will be reading throughout that entire week. So she will look and see if it's accessible via any of her sources, and if it is, then seeing if she manages to get around to it. Basically, this is all about spending holiday time with friends and having a lovely time. I'm so excited, I can't wait. Then on the 21st to the 27th, we have Witchathon, which is created by Yarn Reader. This is celebrating the Yule time with a wintry, cozy focus. There are 4 reading and 3 activity prompts, and they're all very cute. Then we have 4 that are 2-week-long readathons. The first running from the 3rd to the 14th, so technically 11 days, and that's the Christie's Missing Readathon, which I found on Naomi's bookshelf. This is to read an Agatha Christie book or about her. The readathon duration is set over the time that Agatha Christie went missing. There is a group read and prompts if you want them, and one of the prompts is based off Janelle from Too Fond of Books, and it was really lovely seeing that acknowledgement to Janelle, who sadly passed away earlier this year. And then the remainder of the prompts are based off Agatha Christie detectives. Then running from the 27th of November, so well, it really would most likely be starting now when you're seeing this video. So running from the 27th of November to the 10th of December is Jingle Bellathon, which is created by The Brightside Girl, and this is celebrating the festive season. There are 5 reading challenges, 5 physical challenges, and photo challenges for every day of the readathon. For the photo challenges, there is a US giveaway. You don't have to read Christmas books, but wintry or seasonal will help with the challenges, but you can do whatever you want in terms of doing all the challenges, combining them, none of them, just having a fun time with the community and reading some good books. Then running from the 13th to the 26th, we have the Eras Readathon, which is created by The Word Nun, and this is inspired by Taylor Swift's Eras tour. So we're working our way through each era, one at a time. Each has a mix of both book and action prompts, which can be combined, but if you are entering in the winner's giveaway, that may affect your points. So just keep that in mind if you are wanting to enter the giveaway on your submission, and the prompts must be completed in the era's order, with the exception of prompts that affect your entire TBR. There is also a randomized giveaway happening, and the prompts are fantastic. More information will be dropped on the various socials throughout as well. There is a 16-day readathon happening from the 1st to the 16th, and that is the Back to Kindle round 5, which I found on Reading with Ray Lane's channel. The focus is on reading ebooks. There are 2 teams which are randomly assigned. Any ebook will count as a point, but there are prompts that are going to be randomly generated every 3 days for bonus points. So if you want these additional points, you need to read them in the 3 days before the next set of prompts are released. And there are also tiered points for the prompts as well. Then moving on to our month-longs, where we have 10. The first is Remember December Readathon, which I found on Shelley Swearington's channel. The focus of this readathon is to reread a book. There are some guidance with 3 extra prompts if you would like some different ideas or to set that little challenge for yourself, but basically you reread a book, you've participated in Remember December. Then we have Merry Bookmas, which is created by Completely Melanie. The challenges for this are based off the 12 Days of Christmas song. There is a group read and a live show with the author for that group read, and doubling and tripling up is completely allowed. It is such a fun time every year, and it is one of the season-a-thon annual readathons. Then we have Debbie December, which I found on Dark Roots Creations channel, and this is a celebration of Debbie McComa, and you just need to read one of their books to participate. There is a 3x3 bingo board, fun, and the prompts are open to interpretation, but they should be fairly easy to find a Debbie McComa book that would fit. Then we have the Reindeer Readathon, which is created by Break Even Books. So this is a competitive team-based readathon, so there are 5 teams, and sign-ups for teams are randomized via email, but you do need to submit the sign-up form, and prompts have different points and are themed off the reindeers. Prompts are very fun and unique and not genre specific this time around. You do need to submit your points to be able to have them allocated to your team. Then we have the Pokemon mini round, which is created by Reading with Merb, and I'm so excited for this because I love Pokemon shit and I'm so excited. Merb is one of my just Australian booktube loves, and amazing. This is the lead up to the main year-long Pokemon readathon that is happening for 2024, and we are getting 1 starter Pokemon, which are based off the team that we choose and the corresponding prompt that we then need to read for. We can also start to gather tools. It's not currently required for the mini round, but it is currently the only time that we can get them, and these can be used to help with catching Pokemon in the main readathon. And what I really like about this is each prompt was dropped on a different zoologist's channel, so you have to go through and collect them all as well. Then we have the Creep and Peep and Corny Christmas, which is created by Slime and Slashes. Now this is a Patreon exclusive readathon. There are 3 prompt boards that you can pick from. You can pick and choose as many prompts as you want, and for every book you read or show or movie that you consume, you get a little surprise holiday corn from Kelsey. You only need to keep track of if you read more naughty or nice prompts, so then at the end of the readathon they can provide you with their little graphic. But like I said, this is solely on their Patreon, so you will need to sign up to be a Patreon of theirs if you would like to participate in this time. Then I have the Cthulhu Christmas 2023, which I found on another bibliophile reads channel. The main goal is to read any story based in the Cthulhu mythos. It is a Voxer based discussion for Cthulhu Christmas and the stories that you've read. It's simple and easy to participate, even if you've already read a Cthulhu or you're wanting to dip your toe in for the first time. Then we have the Legendary Reader Readathon, which I found on the Legendary Readers channel. To be a legendary reader, you need to complete all 18 prompts, but you can double, triple up however you need to be able to collect them. They are very fun prompts that are very authentic to the Legendary Reader, and they seem very achievable in being able to double up and merge as many as you need to together. I'd be curious to see how far we could stretch these. It is just to become the Legendary Reader. You do need to complete all the prompts, but you can strategize so that you don't have to read 18 books in a month. Then we have the Freezathon, which I founded on Bujo Books. This is a team-based readathon. There are 3 competing snowforts who are heading into an epic snowball battle. The team that gains the most points win. Teams are genre-based and you gain more points, but you don't have to read that genre exclusively. So there are 3 ways of gaining the points. So based off page count, superpower points, and that is including of it being your team genre, and then if you choose to attack or defend with whatever prompts fit. I love the idea of a snowball battle. And then finally, the last month long is A Court of Books, which I founded on I Would Rather Be Reading's channel. And this is inspired by the Akatar series. There is a 3x3 bingo board based on different aspects like characters and locations. There is no doubling up for this, as each bingo and blackout will give you entries into a giveaway, which is US Canadian only. They're definitely entertaining prompts having read the series, and it just seems like a whole lot of fun. And then Clear Shield it is running for its second month, so there will be the other half of the prompts to be able to complete in December. It did start at the beginning of November, but I just love clear shit so much that I wanted to just highlight it again. And this is created by Mouse Reads, and it is focusing on clearing off your shit, whether that be physical, digital, library, whatever platform you have acquired way too many books on. This is a way to clear it out. Those are the readathons that I've found at the time of filming that are happening in November. I'm sure in the next 3 days there will be more coming out, so I will update the playlist as they stumble onto my feed. And please, if you know of someone starting a readathon for 2024, please send them the Google Forms so that I can get all the information and be able to talk about it in these videos. I just want to be able to share the booktube love, but I also need to take a brain break some days. So thank you, Erin from Shiva and Shelves, for convincing me to do the smart thing. These videos are a lot, but I have so much fun, and seeing you guys just find other readathons that you haven't heard about just fills me with joy. So I'm happy to keep doing it, but if we can just take off a little bit, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, are you thinking of planning a readathon in 2024? And or what are you looking at participating in December? I'm so excited for so many of these. I have so much fun in December seeing all the readathons coming out that are leading towards the end of the year and beginning of the new year. I do have some January and February readathons saved, ready to go, so things are amping up and I'm so excited. Also, for those that love Squash That series, there is a tournament happening in January, so you might want to have a look over at Is Bailey Reading to get the information for that, to be able to strategize if you would like. So I'll leave that one linked down below, but that is not happening till January, but you need to prep, so I'll leave all the information down in the description box. I'm so excited. Like I said, anything you want to let me know down below, feel free. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!